Just a quick video on how to keep your Ram minty, even up in Wisconsin where they like to oversalt the roads. Trying to prevent this nice truck that came from Texas. Trying to prevent it from looking like my Durango. It's a 99 and it's lived in Wisconsin its whole life. Now these trucks have almost the same amount of mileage on them. Durango has barely 100,000 miles on it. The Ram has 94,000 miles on it. Overall, looks like Chrysler did an okay job on this. A couple things though that I noticed that I'm going to do that might be good for other people to look at in their trucks as well. So after 90,000 miles, these lovely LED taillights have been rubbing on the body and chafing off the paint. As you can see here, it's all abraded and chafed. Same thing with here. I've already touched it up. Sorry, I should have filmed this before touching it up. I also rubbed through the bare steel there and there, a little bit right down there. These also hold a lot of dirt. You can see it's all dirt in there, caked in there. Lovely Texas. Guess it's dusty there. This side's the same way, although it didn't chafe up here. There is some adjustment where the lights screw in, but it still did chafe here, 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 and right here pretty badly, down to bare metal. For some reason it was also chipped up here. No rust, because the truck again is from Texas. It's full of dirt though. We'll get that out of there. So I did here on the taillights is where it was rubbing. I was able to just take a nice fresh razor blade and kind of clearance the plastic there and there. Up here I didn't really have to do anything. You can see it was rubbing here. You can get that to focus. Rubbing along that little plastic lip there. But if you put the taillight back in and just adjust it down, there's no metal clips are here that are held in with a T25, I believe this is. Looks like a T25. You can keep that from chafing. I did order some 3M paint protection film. It's fairly inexpensive. It's already used here from the factory. And I'm going to cut a piece, narrow strip, and run it up along here. Protect that. I'm also going to, since this is Wisconsin and I've had good luck with other products in the past, I'm going to clean the area really well, let it dry out. I'm going to spray some of my lovely LPS 3. It's a good product. Use this, use fluid film, they're both great. I think I'm going to spray this on one side and this here is dry. This is actually an Eastwood product. It's an amber rust protection. I've used this before, like a cavity wax. Not really meant for exposed areas, but this is fairly hidden away. Hopefully rain won't wash this off too quickly. I think I'll do one side with the Eastwood product. This is kind of like 3M's cavity wax. And I'll do this side with LPS, and we'll see how it goes over the winter and check up on it next year. Like I said, I've already touched up the areas with my lovely Mopar touch-up paint. It's Kind of nice. It comes with a clear coat too on the bottom. Though I usually end up using some other clear coat that I spray into a cap and touch it with an artist brush. It's nice, not bad for 15 bucks. So I guess we'll clean these cavities out and see what they look like afterwards. Ooh. My spritz. I don't want to get it too much on the harness there. Alright. Go brushy here. Water here. Ooh. Oh yeah. Another chip there. Ow. Okay. Spritz in there. Ooh, easy. Alright, so that's, after cleaning it a little bit, looks like we still got some Texas sized rocks stuck down in there. Have to get those out of there, get a little more of that mud off, see what I can do. Alright, well, about as good as I can get it. So I'll let this all dry out a couple of days, and we'll spritz it. Spritz it down with LPS and drive it and see what we get. I don't drive a whole lot in the wintertime. I try to avoid it, and my job's only about 5 miles away from my house, and the county I live in is actually fairly responsible with salt, unlike Milwaukee County where they go completely overboard. Unfortunately, they're under the misconception that more salt equals more safe, which isn't true. And all the salt they use ends up in our drinking water eventually, either in Lake Michigan, where most of those people get their water from, or in private wells like mine. So it looks pretty good in there. So let it all dry out, let all the water get out of these seams, and we'll really get the LPS in there. Stuff flows nicely before it sets up. So notice these are actually chips here that were hidden under dirt. So those would be factory chips. So these taillights being LED have probably never been out before. The screws certainly don't look like they've been out before. They look brand new. Look like they got a lot of miles on them. Nice and clean. I'll spray those too. I always sprayed screws and nuts and bolts down when I take them out with a oily, waxy film. Had good luck with a product called Ironclad. I think Zep makes that. Oh, might have a can still. So, again, here's the products I've used. I've had good luck with all these in different applications. LPS3, great product, holds up well. Goes on real thin, which is nice. I like the spray bottle more product for your buck. Sets up pretty nice. Comes off okay with degreaser. It's the Eastwood product we used before, works pretty well. Got to use a solvent to get it off. And it kind of comes out kind of thick to begin with. It flows well, but it needs to be pretty warm for it to flow. Same thing with this product here. Great product. Pretty thick though. You can see just how kind of gummy it is. So that's that. Obviously the old fluid film everybody knows. And this product here works well, stinks, works well. It's not like the cold weather either. It's a fairly thick product, kind of like Vaseline. That's like Vaseline, so is this. A little thicker than fluid film. This one here, a little thinner, works well. I usually use this on trailer hitches, things like that. This is a product I got a long time ago, probably 20 years ago, when I worked at a GM dealer. Great product. They have two of them. So this one is oil-based, and the wax type, which is more like your conventional cavity wax. Not sure if you can still get these or not, but they're great products. This one's very, the oil-based is very thin and stays kind of real wet and greasy. It still sets up, but not as hard as like the wax type. That's coffee. I don't know how well that works at rust protection. Probably causes rust. I don't know. So all this. It's all the things we got to do around here to keep things looking nice. Like I said, I bought a lot of vehicles from out of state because I don't like to deal with somebody else's rot box. Durango I got for free years ago from family. They aren't really known for washing their stuff, so can't really do much about that. Sweet RV out there, came from the Carolinas, so it's perfect. The old Freestyle. It's from here. We've had it since it was a couple years old. It's pretty clean still for being a 2006 Ford at that. They seem to like to rot up here. Got some winter tires on, some different wheels. Factory, but not the ones I run in the summer. It's been a good vehicle. The old ST right there. That doesn't go out in the winter. Well, here they have rot problems in Britain. But the swing arm's rotting out because they seem to like to use them year round there, and I don't know. I guess they've got salt on the roads there too. It's been a good bike. Had that for a long time. 1991. 101,000 miles on it. Something like that. Yeah. Sweet Malibu there. Put videos up of this before. Clean car. Gotta keep it that way. Okay, so that's it. Enjoy.